Hi guys, Let's Go here. In today's video we are at Starlight Drive-In and we are making a outdoor shopping area. Let's get into it. We are at the front of Starlight at the moment. I believe it's the front because you've got the road along here, and the plan for this area is the travelers will come along this road and they'll be able to come into this area and trade with the settlement. So I've started up a little wall here and a little area back here. This is kind of the internal access for people from Starlight. It leads up the stairs into the little apartments from a previous video, and I'm going to build a wall along here so this can house a few different shops that the settlers can sell their wares. But just before we start building, I want to give you a little update on the progress since we were last here. So there was many comments on the apartments and how to make them more believable. I did add some additional support underneath, but I decided that I would put some smaller homes on the bottom. So there's like a 2-story home here, and you've got like the posts just on there. The same idea for this one. Obviously these aren't finished. This was just me trying to work out an idea of how I wanted it to actually fit together, and that will be done later on. You can see the other side of the entrance to the apartments up there. I also removed the statues from up the sides as well. Looked a bit weird. And in the last video we did our little hospital unit, which I think turned out really nice. And since then I've actually built up a wall along here, and I've fully secured up the projector room. So you can come in here. There is little barn doors on here that slide across, but people will be able to walk through the center here, and you've got like people like the guards can just come along and just make sure everyone is doing as they should and not causing any trouble. And then there's this section here which is also secured, and I'm just gonna grab the door, and we've got like a outer secure area as well. So this is very heavily fortified. And if we come round, you can see I've got a guard station on the top, so that'll be like where the guards actually sleep. And then this will be a storage area, and this is another little guard station underneath as well. And if I come round, you can climb up these steps to get into the guard area. It's currently undecorated, but I will do that eventually. Anyways, let's just get back through this door. We're going all the way to the other end. We're going to throw up a wall along here. So I will be using master plan and the standard junk walls. I say standard ones, they're actually ones that come with workshop rearranged, so they've got extra snap points. But I'm just going to run these across and kind of close off this area nice and quickly. Along this side we're going to use a bunch of the cars from workshop junk wall pack, and this is going to play into the idea that there is going to be a salvage center for the settlers to actually repair and take apart cars. That's really high up there. But I'm just gonna go across here with a, what's it called, a doorway. So I'm gonna use just a nice simple doorway for now. I need to make sure that it doesn't go too far along here. I'm gonna be putting a little building here, so I might have to move that across, but this should let me place our 2 wide. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Why doesn't that want to snap? Oh well, just like that. And we'll put this on this side as well. Just turn off surface snap because it's not wanting to play nicely. And I'm gonna pull this around and just move it into place. I will like add additional like walls to this because there isn't enough apparently, but I'll just like make it more secure before we continue on. There we go, that's looking fairly secure for now anyways. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to CVC, and I believe it's in prefabs. There should be Diamond City. I don't want the big ones. I will use that for something, so I'm just going to place that over there. Nice little RV. I like just finding stuff in my menus. I don't even believe it's in there. It's somewhere. It's one of the things that you find in Diamond City, but I don't actually know if it is a Diamond City. This one, found it, because this fits nicely here, and it definitely means I've got to remove my single wall there. Single wall, yeah, single doorway. Just line this up as best we can. Like that. And I can bring that across and probably still fit in that doorway, you know. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. Just sink that down a bit. That should line up nicely across there. Yeah. So that will be one of our stores. There's going to be one in here, and I'll put some like in this area too. So what I want to do is go to this, I believe this is Nuka Paradise, and it's like these little market stands. So like we've got somebody that like works on clothing. It's kind of like pop-up stalls. That's what we're going for here. What I sometimes like doing is seeing the actual thing built like that, and then going, yeah, I can make something similar to that, because obviously it's got all this clutter that's already there, and you can like actually change it up and do your own. It's gonna keep coming back. Eventually it just disappears, so we'll just leave it. Gonna put this further down the back. So have it like over this way. So you've got somebody with a big cleaver or something, in case somebody tries to get into this actual settlement. What else we got? Ah, perfect. That's a empty one. You got produce. So obviously I wouldn't fit everything in here, but this gives you a good variety of stuff that you can put in. So is that a bar? Oh, there is a bar. Just chuck that over there too. Just get a little distracted, you know. Don't think we need any kind of food production, like cafe types things, because over there, that's Drumlin Diner, I believe. Yeah, so we're gonna have our little clothing shop, our meat guy. In here is gonna be like weapons, and then in here we'll have the barber. Never noticed that has that there, but yeah, that's the shack for the barbers in Diamond City. But I like the stands in here as well, because these are quite cool, but they're so big. Definitely worth getting this mod though, if you do want easy ways to like build up a little shopping district. I'm gonna pull that back. Okay, so we're gonna go inside and we're gonna throw in a bunch of decorations for our weapon shop. So I don't know whether like just selling weapons. Why can I assign the rad roach? Well, let's take him somewhere. Let's keep him. We have a pet, and he can live in there. Sorry, always getting distracted. Yeah, I can assign settlers to the rad roach. That's different, I suppose. Right, where were we? Yes, we were in here. Some baskets, we'll chuck some baskets by the gate. So like maybe put a little welcome station here. Let me know what you build at Starlight in the comments below. Why not like the video and subscribe to the channel, it really helps me out a lot. What is really good with some of these like pre-built things, you can kind of like add your own spin to them. So if I move this across, like the table doesn't look out of place. Like it looks like a proper little stall, and it just makes it look that bit different than it did otherwise. Like, because you could plunk the same thing down and then just add your own little tweaks to it. Why would people be ironing in the wasteland? Whatever, that'll sit in there. general deco, toothbrushes. Oh, so rather than clothes, why don't we say this is your health and well-being. Make sure you're looking after yourself. So you got toothbrushes and the toothpaste. Somebody could just be selling like random equipment. There's got to be a bunch of stuff that you can like steal from. Like there's loads of random buildings around here, isn't there? There's like a factory not too far away, and obviously there's that up there as well. Plenty of places to get stuff from. Alright, I'm gonna shove this over here. Alright. Yeah, it's a pipe. I was really confused as to what that middle one was. Don't want to give them out for free, do we? Like, outside anyways. Put them inside. So like we'll have a counter like here. And there's just a few little bits on the bottom. Yeah, we're not that kind of vendors, are we? This just makes it look a bit fancier, doesn't it? Sell your defences in here. Like, if you've got any ideas what else I can build here, just let me know. Like, there is so much space in this settlement, and like there's only so much you can do. Like housing, hospitals. Oh, these snap. Sorry, distracted once again. I love when things just snap together nicely though. Like a fully fledged shop now. Yeah, as I was saying, let me know if you've got any ideas. Like I do want to make like a little church build around here, but other than that, I haven't got anything currently planned. So we're just kind of adding some little deco pieces to this. If you're not already part of the Discord server, why don't you head on over? You'll find a link in the description below. Alright, what can we put? Their doors. I'm sure we'll find something useful. It's like I want a barber's. Misc. I'm a little disappointed that the icon for that is the gallows, and there is no gallows. At least I haven't found them. Like that can be used for people passing by. Armor sets. See, I'm gonna find a bunch of random stuff. Just gonna chuck them in there, and we'll work out tidying that up later. Bar, clinic. Do an old-fashioned barbers where they would like help cut people up and cure their random illnesses. So not only cutting hair, but the bloodletting stuff as well. Nothing too fancy, obviously. I do have a barber chair somewhere in my menus. Couldn't tell you where, so that's going to take some finding. This is just a bunch of medical posters. Oh, this is... Why is that? With all the medical... Oh, because general signs. Okay. Just chuck that there. Just gonna look through these. We can just add a bunch of the posters to the walls. I'm going to finish decorating this one, and I'm going to clutter up outside here. Tidy this up too, and then come back with the tour at the end. Okay, we are back. So I finished up the walls, added a bunch of extra bits to it, so we've now got no gaps. And if I come in here, we have our little produce section as we come in, and then we have our barber / clinic, and then if we come along here, we have our little health and well-being, make people feel happy in the wasteland. So you can buy some fancy new clothes, hygiene products, or you can take a bath that's full of grass. You can feed your Brahmin, or we'll buy a Brahmin, you know. The butchers will take any and all meat and sell you any and all meat. Just don't ask what it is, because I don't think you'll like it. Plenty of fresh meat. It all looks so appetizing. And if we just go on the inside, we have our little weapon shop. You can buy some bits to modify your own weapons. Buy your own fancy weapons. Special offer for first time visitors. You can have a free lead pipe or a rolling pin. The guy will just stand behind here, making sure that things get bought and no one's stealing. Just a nice little modest workshop back here. And that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.